What's up, my intergalactic friends, and welcome back here to another intergalactic content. Now, you guys know the update. It is CC31. We have seen it here now with Tanamu, and as well as Lucy here with the CC31. It looks very different. I mean, this is a really good one. Side by side, CC31 and a CC30. It seems like CC31 have shrinked, but I mean, it looks still pretty cool. It have converged in there. Pretty much the base have closed in here. But as of right now, we have the singular energy here. There is a way to produce this. So you will have to go to your base. I believe if you reach CC30, you can probably work onto this one. I don't really know the prerequisite for this, but it has to be CC30 prerequisite. So I'm going to go and build this. All right. And we're going to click confirm. So whenever the server update is done, this should be, pretty much done by then. We'll go and confirm. We're going to use up. That's a lot of resources. 126 million titanium, 126 million deuterium, and as well as nickel, 25.2 million nickel. All right. So now you guys know the information here. I'm going to go and click build. It's only 2 hours. We'll click confirm and singular energy. Oh, cannot exceed. Okay. It's probably because of this one. So we'll do like, there we go. My God. All right, let's see. And man, that's all my nickels and stuff too. All right, so there we go. Let's go and build this. Click confirm, and let's seek for help. Let's get that going so we can start producing singular energy, and it's going to give us like 15 singular energy per hour with a capacity of 150. So that should take us about 10 hours to do this. So you got to make sure you collect this every 10 hours. So what are some of the other ways that you can collect singular energy collider? Well, you can actually collect them from doing a few things in here. First, the production, the building that we just started. And it's actually finished now. So let's take a look at it right now. So the singular collider right here. All right. And if I want to go collect it, I click go. And I should be able to collect it right here. So it's like behind me. So I have 13 out of 150. So now you can see 13 here. All right. So that's how you collect them. Okay. So another thing that you can do is deep space mining, AGN trials, and super value pack. First, let's talk about the deep space mining. So right now there is no deep space mining for that. Currently, it will be unlocked in 8 hours. So we'll probably make another video for that. So there's a lot of information in here that we have to kind of tackle as well. So take a look at this attack times. You must use attack times to occupy or plunder extractors. So you got to go through these extractors. Now, I don't fully know everything yet until we see it. So we'll definitely make another content for this for more details. The attack times will be used whether or not you defeat the defender. Attack times will reset to the initial amount every day at 00 UTC. Attack times won't be added if they are at the full amount. All right, so you can't stack it. After exhausting today's available attack times, you can buy additional attack times. So I guess there's purchasing option for this one. All right. So here's some of the basic rules. There's a lot of information in here. So I think it's best for us to kind of go through this first before I really go into detail. But for what I can see is that you will have to go to this extractor and you're going to occupy it. I think there are going to be some fleets there. First NPC perhaps. And then once you occupy it, if somebody wants to take that extractor from you, they will have to attack you. Now, when that happens, when you get plundered, based on some of the information that I've read in here, is that they can steal everything that you've worked for. And you can only attack the same person 2 times, I believe. And then it says every commander can only be plundered up to 5 times per day. So as a person, you can only get plundered 5 times, but then you can only attack the same commanders 2 times per day right here in the very bottom. So it's really interesting. So, and then for the deep space mining, apparently there's going to be a jet zones. It's going to contain tons of singular energy, and you need to occupy the singular energy extractor in the jet zones to collect the singular energy. So right now, this is all confusing. I want to see it before I really make a full guide for it. But just keep in mind that this area here that we've been waiting for, it's actually used for singular energy. All right. So right now, everything is locked. Another thing that you can do is make a purchase from the bundles. So if you are thinking about making purchases, if you're a spender, we have the Huawei app gallery that we've talked about before. You can use that, and then you can make purchases through the weekly. There's also monthly. There's also daily. I'm sure there's gonna come out with the limited time special as well. But here's the thing. Here's something that I want to tell you guys right now. If you're making some purchases, I would say hold off because Cosmic Ocean is just right around the corner. If you want to make the bang for your value, then I would recommend to wait for Cosmic Ocean, and then you can buy all these packs for the charge station. Right? Wait for it till next week. I know it's a week, but the monthly one, it will still be there. The weekly might be gone, or it might just reset. Right, the weekly might just continues to reset because they want to sell the singular energy. I don't know about the daily. If it's going to be here daily, you can choose to purchase a few if you would like. But I would say for the monthly, I would wait for the Cosmic Ocean to make the purchase, just so you can get the best value that you can whenever you're making purchases within the game. So another way to get your singular energy is to do this AGN trials. Now we haven't done this yet. I don't know how many waves I can do. I wonder if we can just do that. Let's see. Let's bring out all the fleets here. I was told to do all fleets. Why would I want to do wave 1? Right? I would want to do wave 12. I'm going to go and challenge this. And we're going to use all fleets. And so I should have got it like a little bit closer. But 12 waves, let's see if I can do it. I should be able to do it. I think so. I'll be surprised if I couldn't. So I didn't use any buff. I don't know which wave we're in now, but we're still at 53 million. It's going down. I should have calculated how many waves we're in. But it would be dope if we can really do this. I don't know how much... I guess I know how much we're gonna earn. I wish I paid attention a little bit closer into it. Wave 12, huh? I wonder how many players can actually do 12 waves. Maybe I should have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to survive this. But just to let you guys know, there is a way to gain more from the AGN trials. Oh, it says your unavailable fleets. Oh, I can't finish it. Wow. I can't. Do I even get partial rewards? Or probably not. 7 out of 12. I got 250. So does that end it? So my challenge is done now. So I got 250. So because of wave 7, I got 250. Okay. So if you can finish to wave 12, you can get 480. But you can do this once a day, I believe. So it says here you can challenge 1 time per day. Only Spaceport 30 can challenge. Allow multiple individuals, multi-fleet to launch an attack at the same time. So that's pretty much how it is. Bring your fleet a lot closer. Maybe use some buff. Maybe you can go further than me. I can only do wave 7. Tell me how far you can do this if you're CC30 already. Now, let's talk about a few more things in here. Emotional aside, I know a lot of players will find this difficult. I know I said this before. I'm not a really big fan of upgrading here right now because, it's a struggle with resources. But it is here now. There are ways to farm it. There are ways to obtain it. Create farm accounts so that you can sustain with your plasma. It's going to be challenging for sure. But a few things that they have updated is like having relics level 10, which is really great because it allows us to gain resources. So just by getting rank 4 right now, just doing this relic, I'm already able to get like 157k plasma just by doing this. All right, that's going to be helping us out as well. Now there is new research, and there is of course new tier of Warship. So if we go into the Warship build, you can now see that there is new tier T11, and this is going back to laser. So T11, I think the last stage will be T12. I know there will be T12 eventually, but not right now. I guess what they're doing right now is practically kind of good at the same time. It's bad and good at the same time. It's good that they did not release T12 yet because people will just push to T12. They want you to push to T11 first and work your way up there, so it's not creating a huge disadvantage amongst players. All right. So T10, right? I have T10. Now you can go toward T11. Now there is a new thing within the research. There is now this war. So in the war, this is where you're going to be able to research your T11. So a few things that you can look at in here, destroyer, defense, frigate, cruiser, and then you buff up your warship, and then fleet rally dispatch, rally warship leader limit, so it's really great when you're trying to approach like rallying a spaceport as well. That's going to help out big time. All right, so pretty much it kind of like repeats itself here. You see they ended it up in here. I think eventually they're going to add more stuff there for T12. They did a UI revamp in the research in here, of course. You can see a little bit of a UI revamp. But nothing much of added besides that. You will need to get your research center to 31. So right now, my research center is 30. And if I want to go to 31, I believe these are some of the requirements. If I want to go to 31, here's some of the requirements for the CC31 as well. It is there for CC35. As you can see, there is going to be Warship to 35 as well. There will be military dock for 35 as well. As you can see, there's no increase on shipbuilding queue. Flagship as well will be increased to 35 at the highest level of 70. So right now we are at 30, we're at 60, so 10 levels increase for that. So for exploration center, this is pretty interesting. You can scout fleet's captain in the star system now, and tells you the stat bonus effect of the expedition fleet flying towards you. I guess that's a rally. You can scout stat bonus fleet in the star system. There's a few things that they've added, and increased movement speed, scout stat bonus effect of the target's reinforcements as well. Now embassy also increased in here, more helps, and pretty much the garrison limits in here from the embassy. Military headquarters, this is a kicker in here, guys. This is going to increase fleet leadership. I mean, this is insane. This is going to be like kind of like OP into a certain degree for players who are going to get CC35 right away. So outfitting factory, you can now outfit up to level 13. So that's going to be very interesting as well. Now the singular energy, this only has one level. I'm sure they're going to add up, more level for that eventually. As they roll out the updates in here. So basically those are the few things that I noticed with the update. If there's something that we missed, please let me know. I'm trying to be objective here, guys. I'm trying to make the content as neutral as possible. You guys know what I feel about the update as well. It's definitely going to be a challenge, but it's not something that we can do. We've managed to get to CC30. We'll eventually get to CC35. Of course, this game is not a sprint, but it is a marathon. So just keep in mind, you're not running sprints. You're playing a marathon game. All right. So eventually we will all get CC35. It just takes some time, but we'll get there just like we did when getting CC30.